Hey guys, I just did the class with Weston and it was the best. Unfortunately, I still don't know what the name of this class is. Some people call it landscape sketching and composition, dynamic sketching and composition, dynamic landscape sketching, drawing and composition. There's multiple names thrown everywhere and I'm not sure which is right, but at the end of the day, it's by Will Weston. It was good. So the class format was 5 weeks and every week would go somewhere different. The first week we went to the Arboretum, the second week we went to the Getty, the third week we went to the Natural History Museum, the fourth week we're at Vasquez Rocks, and the fifth week we're at LA Zoo. And in each of these locations, Will Weston has something to teach the students. So for example, at the Arboretum, he's teaching students how to draw plants because there's lots of plants around. At the Getty, he's teaching students about composition.
Now, I have my length, I have my height,
because there's master paintings around and we can analyze the proportions in these master paintings to better influence our own drawings or our own composition. At the Natural History Museum, there's a bunch of bones and dinosaurs, and rendering these bones can teach a student how to render better or how to indicate an always changing plane. So each week starts with Will giving a lecture that stretches from an hour to an hour 30 minutes-ish. In this lecture, he'd explain the purpose of the class in this specific location, and after that, he'll let the students draw for an hour and a half, all the way until lunch, which we usually had around 1 o'clock or 1:30 p.m. We would all have lunch at the same place. It'd be a local cafeteria at the location, so for example, at the Arboretum, they have their own cafe, we all go there, we all eat. And after eating, we'd go back to the drawing location and Will would begin critiques. So he'd critique from after lunch all the way until the end of class at 5 p.m. Subsequent week, he started giving critiques straight after his lecture. So he would have a lecture, then have a critique, then would eat, then he'd do more critiques. Essentially, he's just critiquing the whole class besides lunch in the first lecture, and that's a really good thing because I think one of Will Weston's strongest points is his ability to look at student work and break down what that student needs to do to get to the next level.
Again, I'll use you as an opportunity to talk about stuff. You want to have a foreground.
He has this bag of tricks. As soon as he sees some work, he knows what trick from that bag of tricks to give to that student for them to progress. And the way he breaks down ideas and explains these bag of tricks and the way that he knows which trick from the bag to pull out. I've never seen an art teacher that's able to pinpoint what each student needs as well as Will Weston. Overall, the class increased my drawing level dramatically, and few classes have ever done that. Dynamic sketching, experimental digital painting with John Park, analytical figure drawing with Kevin Chan. These 3 classes have changed the way I think about art, and now adding to this list is Will Weston's drawing and composition class. It's a good class, I recommend, and message me if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Peace.